Hello, today I'm doing the Sounds of Tarot tag VR to Amethyst Ascension. As soon as I saw this, I thought, oh my god, how fun. But then she was choosing all the songs that first came to my mind as well. As they say, great minds think alike. I was like, oh, damn it. Now I'm going to have to choose my second choices. But I managed to find some other songs. I may have missed my bedtime last night, staying up trying to dig through the filing cabinet of my mind to find the right songs. I eventually just thought, you know what, that'll do. I'm not going to get it perfect. I have a thing in me where I was like, I need to find the perfect song. And then I'm like, Chanel, just chill, man. Like, whatever came to your mind first, that'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the decks that I'm using today are the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot, the Dreamy Moons Tarot, the Gentle Tarot, and the Cosmic Visions Tarot. So that's what I'm using. So we'll start with the Fool. This is from the Ethereal Alchemist. So for this one, I did the song. I'm just going to scroll up because I've written it all down. I have chosen All Stars Smash Mouth. I'll read the lyrics. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. So with All Stars, it's like sort of a fool's journey, pretty much. It presents like a jolly fool's worldview. And I just thought that was perfect for this one. So yeah, for the Fool, I chose All Stars Smash Mouth. Then I've chosen Magician. So with Magician, I thought, who do I think of when I think of the Magician? And I think of Kanye. I think he sort of epitomizes the magician, and as well as his, sort of like ego very well. And for his song, I chose I Am a God by Kanye. And it goes, I am a god, so hurry up with my damn message in a French-ass restaurant. Hurry up with my damn croissants. I am a god, I am a god, I am a god. I just talked to Jesus. He said, what's up, Jesus? I said, shit, I'm chillin', trying to stack these millions. I know he the most high, but I am a close high. So that just, if you know Kanye, you know Kanye. And I think that song of his just sums up the Magician. So next up, I've got the High Priestess. And for the High Priestess, I thought, who would I have thought was a High Priestess back in my day? And I've chosen Alanis Morissette and her song, All I Really Want. Do I wear you out? You must wonder why I'm relentless and all strung out. I'm consumed by the chill of solitary. I'm like a Stella, I like to reel it in and then spit it out. I'm frustrated by your apathy. And I am frightened by the corrupted ways of this land. If only I could meet the Maker. And I am fascinated by the spiritual man. I am humbled by his humble nature. So that's what I've chosen for the High Priestess. It's so hard not to sing, but I don't want to make your ears bleed. So I'm just spoken wording it. Empress. So for the Empress, whilst the Empress to me is both like the domestic, wife, mother sort of archetype and the wild woman archetype. I have both of that, like that duality with the Empress. So I have chosen Venus Flytrap by Marina. Babe, you'll never stop me being me. I got the beauty, got the brains, got the power, hold the reins. I should be motherfucking crazy. Nothing in this world could change me. They'll shame you, blame you, pretend to even hate you, take away your rights, pacify you with their lies. Whatever you give life, you are going to get back. Why be a wallflower when you can be a Venus flytrap? So I've chosen that one, but I'm also going to do a shout out to Aretha Franklin's Respect, R-E-S-P-E-C-T, because I feel like that was really a sort of groundbreaking feminist sort of anthem of the 1960s. So those are the two that I have chosen for the Empress. Next up, we've got the Emperor. So I'm just going to preface by saying for the Emperor, for me, I see it more as a benevolent leader who cares about the people and who sort of has to carry the weight of responsibility for their well-being on their shoulders. So that's like the view I'm going with. So for this one, I've chosen David Bowie and Freddie Mercury's song, Under Pressure. because love's such an old-fashioned word, and love dares you to care for the people on the edge of the night, and love dares you to change our way of caring about ourselves. This is our last dance. This is ourselves under pressure. So that's what I've chosen for the Emperor. Next up we got Lovers. Next up we got Hierophant. Sorry, Hierophant. Skipping ahead. So with the Hierophant, okay, so this is a sort of more difficult card for me. Originally, I did see this as that typical hierarchical, like archical religion, governmental authority figure, and you know, sort of just that oppressive sort of regime. Since then, I have sort of changed my view of the Hierophant to one of like spiritual teacher or ancestral knowledge and wisdom being passed down. Which is why I've chosen this card. But for this song, like really when I see Hierophant, I still automatically go to patriarchy and like religious indoctrination and government oppression. So I've chosen 2 songs for the patriarchy sort of thing. I chose No Doubt, Just a Girl. Take this pink ribbon off my eyes. I'm exposed and it's no big surprise. Don't you think I know exactly where I stand? This world is forcing me to hold your hand. 'Cause I'm just a girl, oh little old me. Well, don't let me out of your sight. Oh, I'm just a girl, oh pretty and petite, so don't let me have any rights. Oh, I'm just a girl living in captivity. Your rule of thumb makes me worrisome. Oh, I've had it up to here. That was such a like iconic song of my teens, I'm just going to say. And then I even did the whole Gwen Stefani, No Doubt era, plucked thin eyebrows, which I have never grown back. And I also chose One of Us by Joan Osborne. What if God was one of us, just a slob like one of us, just a stranger on the bus, trying to make his way home? So this is sort of like, this song sort of calculates sort of the death of authority, where instead of abdicating to, you know, a government, a religious, organized religion to make choices for you, it's about taking your power back and making your own choices, because we're all just the same. So it's sort of taking back your free will. What's the word? For the onus of your life, like putting the onus on yourself. But yeah, instead of allowing a organized structure to an authority to dictate to you how to live your own life. So those are that one, and then I've got the Lovers. So this is the Lovers, and I'm going to do both a feminine and male perspective. I don't really see Lovers as choice. I see it more as a relationship card. That's just how I view it. So from the female perspective, I've got Holy Terrain by FKA Twigs. Will you still be there for me? Now I'm yours to obtain. Now my fruits are for taking, and your fingers are stained. Do you still think I'm beautiful when you light me in flames? My love is so bountiful. And then I've got, for the male perspective, Take Me to Church by Hosier. She tells me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. If I'm a pagan of the good times, my lover's the sunlight. To keep the goddess on my side, she demands a sacrifice. Offer me that deathless death. Good God, let me give you my life. When with the one offer me that deathless death, it just reminds me of la petit mort, which is an expression that sort of relates to the sensation of post-orgasm as likened to death. So that sort of just like has that feel for me. I don't know, both of my perspectives for this one have sort of religious sort of connotations in terms of sex, but that's just the way it is. Then we've got the Chariot, and for the Chariot I picked Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, 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 there's no stopping me. Don't stop me now. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't want to stop at all. And that's the vibe I get from the Chariot. Next we've got Strength card. Now with this one, there was this time in my life where I was battling with illness, and I reached a point where I felt like I'm not going to beat this. and I was in my car and I was just feeling so broken and sort of hopeless. And then this song came on the radio, and you know when you have those moments where it hits you, like it sinks in, you get chills and you feel like this message was sent to you. And in that moment I just felt this fire burn within me, and I thought, no, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to beat this. I'm going to overcome this. So for this song, it's Rise by Katy Perry. I won't just survive. Oh, you will see me thrive. Can't write my story. I'm beyond the archetype. I won't just conform, no matter how you shake my core, 'cause my roots, they run deep. O ye of so little faith, don't doubt it, don't doubt it. Victory is in my veins. I know it, and I will not negotiate. I'll fight it, I will transform. So that one was for the Strength card. And then we've got the Hermit. And at first I thought of like my hermetic nature of like wanting to stay in and being introverted, and that song for me is like Here by Alicia Cara. Why am I even here? But I've decided to go more with like looking to yourself and being, you know, finding the wisdom within and that solitary sort of energy. And I chose Here I Go Again by Whitesnake. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, and I made up my mind, I ain't wasted no more time. I'm going to definitely listen to all these songs afterwards. Next up, we've got Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune sort of has two feelings to me. The first one I get is like, oh, my luck's gonna, you know, I'm gonna get lucky. My fortune's changing for the good. Everything's gonna work out. So for that side, I chose Get Lucky by Daft Punk. Like the legend of the phoenix, all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning, the force from the beginning, love. And then the other side of it is like sort of, yes, your fortune is turning, but it doesn't always mean your fortune's turning for the better. And sometimes you don't know if you've received good fortune or bad fortune until later down the track. Sort of one of those things in hindsight that you sort of discover, was it good fortune? Was it misfortune? And with that one, I've chosen Gold by Imagine Dragons. First comes a blessing of all that you've dreamed, but then come the curses of diamonds and rings. Only at first did it have its appeal, but now you can't tell the false from the real. Who can you trust when everything you touch turns to gold, gold, gold? Statues and empires are all at your hands, water to wine and the finest of sands. When all that you have is turning stale and cold, oh, you no longer feel when your hearts turn to gold. So that's what I chose for Wheel of Fortune. Next up, we've got Justice. I'm going to be honest, the first song that came to my head was They Don't Really Care About Us by Michael Jackson. But to be less controversial, I've picked John Farnham's You're the Voice. We have the chance to turn the pages over. We can write what we want to write. We got to make ends meet before we get much older. We're all someone's daughter. We're all someone's son. How long can we look at each other down the barrel of a gun? You're the voice. Try and understand it. Make a noise and make it clear. We're not going to sit in silence. We're not going to live with fear. So that's my choice for Justice. Next we've got the Hanged Man, or in this case, the Hanged Woman. So I've got like two sort of things for this one, where you've got the different point of view perspective angle, and you've also got the waiting, the suspension, and sort of like spiritual angle. So for the change of fresh perspective, I've chosen Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. And for like the sort of like pausing and spiritual aspect, I chose Wait a Minute by Willow Smith. Wait a minute. I think I left my conscience on your front door step. Wait a minute. I think I left my consciousness in the 6th dimension, but I'm here right now, right now, right now, just sitting in a cloud. Oh, wow. So that's the Hanged Woman. Then I have got Death. So for Death, to me, it's sort of that cycle of death and rebirth and transformation and rising from the ashes. And sort of that exchange. And I've chosen Lightning Crashes by Live. Lightning crashes and old mother dies. Her intentions fall to the floor. The angel closes her eyes. The confusion that was hers belongs now to the baby down the hall. It's sort of like that whole transference of life can bring joy and pain. So then we've got Temperance. To me, Temperance, besides balance and moderation, is just relax, max, chill. I was about to say the name of the song. Whenever I see this card, I literally sing this song in my head because it immediately puts me in this energy. And that is Bob Marley's Three Little Birds. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds sat on my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is a message to you. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. And that's what I say to myself when I want to get to that space of temperance. Then we've got the Devil. For the Devil, I've got sort of gone on I've got an addiction angle and sort of like a bad habits, negative patterns sort of angle, and limitations. So I've got Other Side by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Pour my life into a paper cup. The ashtray's full and I'm spilling my guts. She wants to know, am I still a slut? I've got to take it on the other side. And then I've got Linkin Park's Breaking the Habit. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, because inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. I know it's not all right, so I'm breaking the habit. I'm breaking the habit tonight. I was about to start singing. Couldn't help myself. I had a very angsty teenage years. A lot of that sort of stuff. Then we've got the Tower. And the Tower for me is like that, burn it all down, rise from the ashes, you know, raise it, reconstruct, build it back up. And for this, I've chosen Pardon Me by Incubus. A decade ago, I never thought I would be, at 23, on the verge of spontaneous combustion, woe is me. But I guess that it comes with the territory, an ominous landscape of never-ending calamity. I need you to hear, I need you to see that I've had all I can take, and exploding seems like a definite possibility to me. So pardon me while I burst into flames. I've had enough of the world and its people's mindless games. So pardon me while I burn and rise above the flame. Pardon me, I'll never be the same. I love that song. All right, next we've got Stars, and I'm going to give you a double. I'm going to give you two Madonnas for this one. So we've got Ray of Light. Zephyr in the sky at night, I wonder, do my tears of mourning sink beneath the sun? She's got herself a little piece of heaven, waiting for the time when earth shall be as one, and I feel like I just got home. And then I've also got Lucky Star. You must be my lucky star, 'cause you shine on me wherever you are. I just think of you and I start to glow, and I need your light, and baby, you know, starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight, starlight, star bright, make everything all right. I love stars. All right, and then we've got the Moon, and I've chosen Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Now here I go again. I see the crystal vision. I keep my visions to myself. But it's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams. And have you any dreams you'd like to sell? Dreams of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you mad. In the stillness of remembering what you had, and what you lost, and what you had, and what you've lost. So that's the Moon. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Couldn't help myself. So we've got the Sun, Happy by Pharrell Williams. There is literally, this was like massive, this song. And it was just one of those songs that I could not help but hear it and be happy. And my kids and I loved dancing to it around the lounge room, and we played it on repeat. And it was just the epitome of just joy and sun and dancing. It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way, because I'm happy. Clap along, guys. Because I'm happy. Then we've got Judgment, which for me is sort of like about that transcendence, about leveling up, spiritual ascension, spiritual awakenings, that sort of thing. And I've chosen Lights Up by Harry Styles. Shine, step into the light, shine. So bright sometimes, shine. I'm not ever going back. Do you know who you are? And then we've come to the last one, the world. And I could not help myself, guys, with this one. I've chosen Circle of Life. From the day we arrive on the planet and blinking step into the sun, there's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. There's far too much to take in here, more to find than can ever be found. But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless round. It's the circle of life, and it moves us all, through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding in the circle of life. And that's everything for me today. Those are my choices. This was so fun to do. Thank you, Amethyst Ascension, for this brilliant tag. I hope that whatever you're doing today, wherever you are, that you're having a stellar morning, afternoon, or evening. And as always, stay wild, star child.